Good evening, everyone. This is Maxis back with episode 34 of my Overwatch self-coaching Platinum Climb series. Looks like we're gonna be here on Anubis, and I'm guessing looks like we're already got most of our team set up here. We've got a Brigitte, Anna combo, Diva Ryan, and then Hanzo Genji. We've also got a Platinum border, so that's gonna be interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna jump right into it for this one. There's a lot of technical stuff that I'm going over right now, trying to set up my crosshair the way I like it. This might seem kind of weird to most people since I put it as a square. But that's just a personal preference thing. Always check your jump traps when you're going through. We took that one out pretty easily, and I'm just trying to lay down cover fire for my team there so they can get through, because I can get through quickly without taking too much damage. Their Reinhardt's pushing up pretty heavily, which I'm kind of surprised his team didn't capitalize on. I pulled back because I think that was because I had a Discord on. It's now on our Genji, and our Genji was ahead of our Reinhardt barrier there, so I was trying to protect him, especially since he had the Discord on him. But he shouldn't have been pushing out like that, not directly into their tank. That was unfortunate, and I'm going to retreat into their backline because I've determined that fight to be lost. We lost our Genji, we already lost our Brig, and we had just our myself and our Hanzo left at that point. So I managed to get a pick on their Junkrat without losing my mech, and I did not stay to finish me off, which I'm kind of surprised about. My team's pushing forward, they still don't have their Junkrat, so they don't have any random pick damage coming through. I'm going to push onto point to try and draw their attention. Looks like I do get the attention of their Zenyatta, which if I hadn't just used my boosts to get here, it would be great to go in after him. But looking at this situation, I might want to go up here and help our Brig finish off their Reinhardt. It might be a juicier target, especially since he hammered down both of our healers and he got a kill there. I'm going to use my mech to sustain myself in the fight, which is going to turn out to be okay since we only have the Brig for healing right now. I think Junkrat's behind over here with his tire. I'm either gonna avoid it entirely, which I did, or cause him to blow it up right in my face and take out just my mech, which is what I was really hoping for. But we managed to capture. We really shouldn't push forward like this because our Ana has old spawn, and that's gonna cause us to be not full strength when we're pushing here. That hammer was not ideal. Yes, it got kills, but it didn't. I mean, yes, it got people hammered down, but it just wasn't ideally timed. Our Genji is popping off though, so that's pretty good. We might actually just. Now, when I say that an ult wasn't good, I don't mean it's gonna make us lose the fight. I just mean if if they popped it too early, popped it too late, something like that. There weren't enough people lined up, and we didn't have our full team there, so it was iffy.
Guard right, I'll guard left.
Let's go disrupt.
It's a good idea to split them because if we can get to full second tick, we can retreat if need be. So we're not trying to win this fight. They could have all 6 of them come out here, and my only plan is to boost into them and push them back for like 3 extra seconds. It looks like they decided to go right, so I'm here fighting their Winston alone. As you can see, I mean, I probably had a little bit of help from the Reaper. He did end up getting the kill in the end, and the Ana was there too. But even a boosted Winston can't really fight off tank. Straight up. So it would have been nice to have gotten that Nano instead of our Rhine. She might have been aiming for me, but it's okay that I got popped. I don't think I had mech. I mean, I don't think I had bomb. but okay, I did have bomb, but I have it mech back already, so it was worthwhile not to use it. Now, I got stuck there, and my thought process, which was a little bit slow, was get away from Ana. That's all I was doing by activating my boosts, was I knew our Ana was somewhere in this range near me, and I wanted to be as far away from her as possible when the pulse bomb went off. My mech was done for. I was going to use bomb to get it back. All's fine with that. I was not concerned with myself at all. I just wanted to protect our healers. Even in the middle of the fight, I was concentrating enough to take out their what's it called, their damage orb. They used hammer down. We used hammer down. They basically only got one out of it. But we took them out, so there was no...
I stunned her out of it, she didn't fucking get it off!
Nice.
Nice, I was also waiting for her with a DM.
Yeah, exactly. I thought that I'd taken it with a DM, but I didn't hear, like, that special, sound cue that goes off when D.Va eats an ultimate. I thought that it would go off, but it didn't, so I was like, how did I miss that?
Definition snowball, so I think we did a good job.
Yep.
So, turned out to be pretty good. So let's move forward to the next fight. Now I'm gonna choose Hog. I'm not really sure. It's probably because we have an Elisa.
Kids, my guy.
Yeah, but when Genji says that he'll strike them where they don't expect it, that's what I think.
I will strike them where they do not.
There's a little bit of banter there. Now I'm going Hog here, although as you've seen previously from my other videos, I am not the best Hog.
Alright, let's rotate to point.
What's needed.
Let's go right on the point.
They had a flanker go to point, so at that point it was, rather than having one person go to point and let the rest of them just eat us alive on the
I'm almost dead, dude.
I should have tried hooking her there.
Well, because of that, we really
rather than only one of us going to fight the Tracer and having the rest of us down a man fighting them in the on the choke, and the Tracer just coming back and helping their team, I made the decision that we should all move to point. Another missed hook there. Didn't turn out too great.
Keep the Reaper. We need the Reaper.
Okay.
We need to get off the Genji and keep the Reaper.
I mean, I say we keep Dragon Blade. 110%.
Yeah, keep the Dragon Blade, but as soon as it's used, switch.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, I feel like he can get a lot of pokes with his blade off.
I would have to go back and evaluate whether that Genji's doing any good on that push, but if you're just getting, if you're farming ult is a viable strat. I had no idea what it was, so I just had the time with the sound to drink properly. He's not getting picks as far as I can see. I'm not seeing anything going on. He needed to use his blade to deny this push. What that means is the moment Tracer's in, the moment D.Va's thrown in her bomb, he should have bladed and taken out at the very least the baby D.Va. We would have he would have to trust us to survive the... Oh, I got stunned. That's unfortunate. Did not realize that they had a Brig. They probably switched to her for this round, and I just hadn't noticed it yet. I would have been a little bit more careful with my full hog if I had known that they had a Brig.
I would have pushed off point. Guys, touch.
That's unfortunate. I could have stopped the Reaper ultimate if I hadn't been pushed off. Right now, there's a whole bunch of squishies. We killed their Reaper, I think, so
Nice.
I really wasn't in any danger of losing that. I should have tried hooking her.
Reaper right side.
So that's why I'm staying hog. And I'm still listening for stuff like Hog, for like Reaper.
Oh, damn it.
Our soldier is fighting Hog
You
alone.
got a meg.
Not ideal.
Reaper's going for the mega low.
Oh, well, Mercy's
Oh, we
dead.
should not be up that far. I was only up here because I killed right
God, it's my fault for dying, sorry.
It's alright. They're still delayed. Right side, Reaper. Focus, Reaper. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. There you go. Now come back. Come back.
Right now, that Reaper's just trying to build his ultimate, and
Remember,
we're
he's
just trying
just
to
trying to
keep
farm
him
another
from.
ult.
Watch out for Reaper. Watch
Yeah.
out for Reaper.
Got him.
Good shit.
So my mentality now isn't all
Nice
that
round,
much
go
different from what it was in the middle of the game.
Mine almost dead.
So it's fairly
He was
interesting
one.
to see. But he's Reaper's just trying to build a new ultimate, and
What's
we
that
have
top
to
barrier?
just try and keep him away
He's
from our
wraithed
healers.
above, or shadow stepped.
So he's somewhere in our backline right
Yeah, I'm
now,
not
so
up
I
there anymore.
can't
Pull back,
leave,
Reaper on
guys.
you, Reaper on you.
leave the point because I gotta stay. If you notice where I'm staying, I should be with the Reinhardt right now,
Alright, come back.
being
come
as
back.
I'm the off tank, but I'm keeping an eye on the Moira. That's I'm
I have
worried
sound
that he's going to clap on Moira and then pick us apart that way. So that's the main thing that I'm looking at in this fight. I think
Oh,
I
he
just
got
saw him going right again, where it was the tracer was
Come back
going.
to point. Come back to point.
I thought he was low.
Again, I didn't really have a choice there on how to engage the. Okay, I was lucky that I managed to avoid the. I was going for the hook on the
Go
Reaper,
May.
but I managed to dodge getting hit by the
And somehow I didn't block that. Okay.
the stun. So I was able to keep my ultimate going, but I wasn't
We just
able to
need a
get
small
as much
time, they're probably
value
gonna
out of
win.
it as I wanted. I'm switching to D.Va so that
That's
I can
fine, we
get
already
back
beat them time
faster.
advantage.
And now this fight's already lost in my
Not by
opinion.
much, but we have.
So all I want to do
Just stall for
is go trickle
Go
characters
stall
and
characters if you can.
buy as much time as we can. Because the main thing that I'm looking at now is that we have the ult advantage, or the time
well.
advantage. Which means we go first on defense.
Run and dive again. Rezzing.
Tracer's on point.
I'll get that, I'll get that. Mercy, can you keep heals on me?
Hey, they're up main bastion. He was low. Never mind.
Tracer's not sick.
They don't have
I'm
a
trying to
good.
use the lower.
They're running dive, which, if they get caught in the line of sight of our bastion, it's pretty bad. But if they don't, they can just rotate around him. Now, the thing about that, in my opinion, is when you run a bastion comp, you need some static characters. You need a Mercy and a Baptiste and a Nerissa. Not a Reinhardt, but a Nerissa. And you need, of course, the Bastion. The two characters that are interchangeable in that situation now are the off-tank and the second DPS. Depending on if you're on payload, you want either Brigitte to keep people like Reaper away from the point or away from the payload, or you want a McCree for the same reason. And then you want either a Hammond, a Roadhog, or a D.Va. They will chase, disrupt, fight in the face of, distract people from the Bastion, shooting them in the back. So that's why
Round to
I will
guard against
remain.
Point.
Bastion, stay put. You guys fight all stall point.
So that's what my strategy is here. We have 3 on the point, but we don't need to have 3 on the point. We only need me on the point. We only need our off tank to be on the point right now.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, go to point.
Because
Cool.
as long
Yeah,
as they
only
did
one of us
not
needs to contest the
deal
1 point. As long as I'm getting healed through it, it should be fine.
exactly.
They went
Yeah,
Bastion too.
now.
Exactly. So the whole concept of this is to, I go up and I contest, I stall, I make sure they don't get any ticks, while our bunker rotates and just melts them. That's the whole win condition. for right now.
Tracer's
I
going right.
used my whole defense matrix on
Our
that,
Bastion can win
which
because we
isn't
have
a very good thing. I also, by this point,
Careful,
I
Bastion
need to
set
stop
up,
doing
Bastion set
that.
up.
I can let them eat the barrier, or melt the barrier, I should say. What I need to focus on
Bastion left,
is
Bastion left.
getting the what's their name out of there.
He's set up on the Mega.
I lost my train of thought there. I needed to
I
keep
have
an
bomb
eye
if I
out
can
for
be
the
rezzed.
tracer to put a pulse bomb. When I called out that they went right like that, they had two choices: either come with me and take them out, which Bunker's not really designed to do, or let me die there, buying them time while they rotate to
Or if we're stabilizing, that's fine too.
respond to them rotating to top. And they basically let me die to
Get on point, guys.
defending top, which
He lives on the side of Mac.
one thing that a lot of people have to get used to in Overwatch is sometimes when you die, it was necessary. I bought time for us to take out half of the enemies, and because of that, we are not in danger of losing this. I had my defense matrix on him, but not at the right angle, I guess. So that was unfortunate. But we have popped their diva,
We
we've
really
lost
didn't fight
our
that well. We split up way
mech,
too
and
much.
I need to step back on the point. There we go. We've killed their Bastion, we've killed their diva. They have a tracer, we've got a Reaper, they've got a Reinhardt. As long as that Reaper comes and helps me, it looks like he's getting healed by Mercy too. We should win this. I'm gonna get popped for sure, but as long as I can survive that,
Oh, there
we
we
should
go,
win
guys.
this.
We have this is winnable. Stay on the point, don't let them have it. Coming right back.
He did not survive it. Reaper should not have ulted there. That was not the ideal position for his ult. Though we're still holding it a little bit. We could have handled that better. It could have gone better.
Pull back to point, guys. This is too far up for no
I just don't
sports.
want them getting all this fucking free space right now. And there we go.
We should switch off the Bastion. We should go May. Go May.
They're gonna try and steamroll us here. That Bastion was pushed way too far out for
Stall character, stall
the for what we were running. That we needed him to be back on point. Would have been harder for Tracer to get him. She waited right until my defense matrix went down, so yeah. Our Reaper has switched to, okay, nice. Our Reaper switched to Hammond to get back faster. I don't know if he's already dead or what, but okay, I hadn't seen him until just now. But we managed to take out their Bastion, but I think he got rezzed. So we're not gonna win this, I don't think. But we are gonna draw them out of time. So as long as we can get this within 2 minutes, we should be able to win it.
Bastion's just in the corner.
Nice res. That was a perfect res.
Oh,
Let's
wait,
see.
No, we got stunned immediately.
I can't really say that we are doing badly because at this point,
I
okay,
have my
that
ultimate if we
was
can hold this for one more second.
a bad charge by our Reinhardt.
We just got
It
speed
just
boost
didn't do
in.
us any
I'm gonna
good.
go straight at the middle, speed boost, and then we're good.
So let's skip forward to our battle phase. Hopefully our team isn't our
If
attack
they have a
phase.
Bastion, we're
Hopefully
not
our
gonna
team
win
isn't
that
falling
fight.
apart right now.
Yeah, if we start on the left side though, they won't have such an easy poke on us. We should have
But it sounds like
The
we're
speed
still
boost is right in, though.
strategizing.
You know what I'm saying?
Now,
That's why-
hopefully, and this is weird to say, hopefully they go Bastion again, because the mean thing about Bastion comps is unless you got a high level team and a high level Bastion, they're only gonna work for one round. The moment
We'll go
that
light
round's
straight to
up
the top.
and we
Let's
Let's
expect
go
it,
kick 'em off.
they're gonna lose.
Alright.
And we
So that's Zarya.
They don't have
I'm
that.
pushing
They do,
right
he's on the bridge.
heavy
They do.
because
This is gonna be a hard
I
fight to win.
expect
Well,
there
I
to be
just made it
Bastion
here
and I
already.
want to get a Fountain. Baptiste is on the point. Bastion's gone down here. I'm trying to just prevent him from setting up, which I did not prevent him from setting up,
Bastion's on the stairs in the
but
back.
we lost more than we should have there. My mech was caught by D.Va. It looks like
Bastion's
I'm
on
the
the
only thing that we lost. So I took their Bastion out of that fight, hopefully long enough
Stairs in the
to
back.
where our team's gonna be able to do some good with that.
Just stay out of the line of sight for now and fight the team.
Yeah,
Alright,
we
keep
need
moving, keep moving,
to
go charge.
play the angles. Okay, our Reinhardt is going to town. Okay, Madness is mad. He took out their Reinhardt, then he took out their Brigitte, then he took out their Bastion, and okay, Meddling is mad. And then Madness just took out Tracer. So I would say my dive death there was worth it.
Nice.
I have a
Alright.
friend I play with fairly often who gets fairly
Let's do the
annoyed when
same
they
thing
die
again,
and
just
get dove
Right in, dude.
and whatnot, but they get dove as D.Va, or they get
Sticks.
3 or 4 people target focusing them as D.Va, and they're fighting a mile and a half away from point.
Bastion's
And
on the left side.
we
Alright, they
just
have a main
get
now.
so much time
Okay, let's
from
go
those
underneath.
sorts of
Zombie,
engagements,
zombie
and that's
left side.
exactly what D.Va
Let's go
is.
with fake,
D.Va
go
needs
with
to. D.Va is distract.
Immortality.
She pulls the team away from the where they want to be fighting, and that's how it works. Okay, I tried to keep my defense matrix up long enough there for our Genji to get in close and start reflecting. The Bastion, and either it looks like he survived and he's pulled back to and he's repairing himself there. But hopefully, like, the point was our Genji was getting in too close without really being ready, so I was trying to defense matrix as much of that as I could. Let's see what our micro missiles are gonna hit. Mostly Brig's shield, but breaking Brig's shield and removing her stun bash is very
We
important.
gotta get out of there.
I decided I was gonna retreat. It seems like the rest of our team wants to as
Alright,
well.
We got bombs still.
Soldier.
We almost have 6 ults. Just regroup. We have 6 ults.
So, dude, literally, Genji, Blade, Blade, Nano, and Sounder.
Careful, they have back.
We need to force out some of their ults first.
And it's a good call. They're just
Yeah,
gonna
we have to
survive with
their-
ultimates if we
Yeah, we
just
definitely have to put their,
don't fight it. If we just go in.
Alright, there's one.
There's 2.
There's another.
That's 3.
And there's 3. That's huge. Those are all controls. Alright, they won this fight, but that's fine.
Yeah, just die. No ults.
We use our. Why would we use our. Ryan?
Oh, okay.
Why
That
did
that
we
was horrible. That was so bad.
We need to force out some of their ults first.
That was the plan. The plan was to force out their ultimates. I've almost got bomb. We had 6 ultimates online.
I
Yeah,
think
we
you
have
guys
to
didn't
put
bait out
their.
their ult.
Yeah, we
There's our Reinhardt's hammer down. Whiffed. There's their Baptiste's amplification matrix.
There's one.
There's our tactical visor and their Reinhardt's heal. So we both lost 2 ultimates here.
There's 2.
There's another.
We lose our Reinhardt, but that's fine. They send out their grab.
That's 3.
And there's 3. That's huge. Those are all controls.
We lose our Genji to it, but that's fine. Lucio needs to get out of here. We don't need him. We don't need to survive.
They won this fight, but that's fine.
I need to not use my ultimate,
Yeah,
which I
just
did.
die. No ults.
So we use 3. They use Baptiste, Zarya, and Reinhardt. We were trying to do a dry run. Somewhere in there, Anna used her ultimate. So these 3 guys failed the plan.
We use our. Why would we use our visor?
Why did we use any ults? We were saying throughout the whole thing we're burning
Yeah,
their
but-
ults.
I was baiting
Damn,
him out
dude,
with the shatter.
Uh,
It's either they answer the shatter or they start to die.
Alright, but now we're like really down shit.
Not really. We still have power.
Yeah. That might just cost us the whole match right
Go
there.
in, go in, go in.
We just used our sound barrier.
Got the brick.
They're gonna push forward, hopefully. It looks like I didn't get anybody. We lost our soldier, we lost our Reinhardt, and we managed to get there. We've lost 3, they've lost 1, 2, 3. It's still an even fight, but they have the Bastion still online, and the Brig. So it's anime. So it is not good right now. I'm trying to pull them away from Genji
There's
so we
only
can
2 of us here, we
survive.
should pull back.
So that was my whole plan at that point, was get the Genji out alive. It worked. Sound barrier was used too early in that fight. We
Let's
needed
go
to
in,
wait
Ryan's-
until the whole
Ryan's
team
hurt.
was about
Line's hurt.
a third of
Ryan's
the way
still right, not set up
down
yet.
the corridor.
Let's push him. Let's
I
push
keep
him,
going
let's
on
push
these flanks because I'm trying to, the whole plan is to get that Bastion out of position, and our Reinhardt did not time that with me at all. If I had known, I would have been on this guy's head before he could stand back up. And where he died, I don't know. But I'm currently...
How did she kill me when I was on the bridge and she was underneath?
him. Bastion set up.
yeah. We had one chance, and we blew it.
Man, dude.
I don't even know, dude, to be honest.
Genji, you should be focusing the Bastion, dude. Just go to the Bastion. That's honestly all that we can really do at this moment.
If we can stall long enough, I've got
Bastion's right side.
11 points from ult.
We lost. Good game.
Yeah. Genji's on point, but we're not gonna make it back in time. Amazing, she just shielded her whole team from that ultimate with just her cryo. It's a really good type of play. We whipped this.
Back out.
I'm gonna probably go through and avoid meddling, Cardi, and Haley. Just that was.
We fucking said.
Okay, let's not hear me swear. But anyway, yeah, we lost this one because we called out. I think it was Prawns was the one that suggested that we have a dry run to bait out ultimates, and nobody listened. It was literally the only thing that we could do to win against that Bastion comp was get all 6 of our ultimates, blow them at once, clear them off, and then hold the points. But we didn't do that, so we didn't win. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this match. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell notification to get notified whenever we make a new video. Have a great day.